What up, Norrisville? This is Jose and the Pussycats, aka Rachel, here with...
Namacon, aka Lion, either or. Hello.
And this is our fancy new podcast, The Randy Dandy Ninja Show.
New,
So,
improved, all shiny, squeaky clean.
well, pretty clean. You may have noticed that the opening theme song, Rip of Whoopi World, is pretty crummy. So, I don't know where we could get a high quality one. Maybe it'll fall from the sky. Who knows? So that's one thing. Another new and improved aspect of this stream is that it is 100% mix-censored for your convenience.
Bling.
Unlike my delightful co-host who has 100% absorbed the vocabulary of the show, I
Shamefully.
tend to curse like a sailor. So I've been outfitted with a McFist brand swear collar that will awkwardly correct me, and painfully. It will be painful, just so you know.
And boy does it work. Boy does it
certainly
work.
Does.
So now that's out of the way.
Yes. Introduction's out of the way. Well, so this podcast is, while I was ripping these files, etc., it was from Gossip Boy, and I noticed how Heidi's situation in this school, I wanted to talk about this. Okay, so she has her own room. Like, her name is on the wall in letters. She's got her own recording studio in this school.
In the high school.
What's that all about? It's only hers, too. It's not like...
And it's decorated all pink. It has chairs, and it's her stuff. It's just amazing.
Right. And, okay, so in my school... my former high school, we did have, like, morning announcements. That was in a different that was in, like, a teacher's classroom, though. And then there was, the closest thing to this I can think of was the yearbook room. They had, like, their own little setup. I don't know. They had their own room.
We had a broadcasting room, but it was for all students to use. It wasn't for one particular student.
Right. So... Heidi doesn't even have, like, an AV team, I can't help but notice. No, She's just Heidi. She does everything all on her own.
This is what we call backpack journalism. She does it all. She's amazing, and
Can I say, I love Heidi.
Oh my god, I love her too.
She's so honking cool, and she's so important. Like, even McFist watches her show.
Girl got the deets.
You said... Girl got the deets.
She has the deets, and she's still nice. She's still like she honestly wants to let the Norrisville know what's going on. Like, she's not snobby or anything.
I mean, when Heidi was introduced, well, first when I saw Jonan Vasquez's designs for her, I assumed she was going to be a love interest for Randy. Actually. That was my initial assumption. I mean, it's a girl character.
She's gorgeous. I mean, look at her.
She is. She's beautiful. Sexy Wienerman jeans.
Oh my god, the sexy Wienerman jeans.
Okay. But so she's not that. And then after that, I feel like I think there was a period where or maybe it was part of the same period, I interpreted her as she was gonna, and actually the material builds her as this too. It's like a popular girl.
Yeah.
She doesn't actually seem to have any friends, oddly enough.
No, just...
So, I mean, as popular as she supposedly is, we don't ever see her really with other people.
I saw her talking in the hallway once to other girls, and that's it. I can only remember one time. But it seems like she has more followers that kind of just, watch the show, but I agree, I haven't seen her with a lot of friends, but that's her prerogative. That's her life.
Right. I mean, so it's interesting to find her as, like, a pretty non-standard character, I'd say. I mean, you do get the journalist characters in things, but I haven't really seen anything with really her mix of roles.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
We did see her as a
the
sister a lot of times, like her studying for her driver's test, but that was the
we
only
do.
non-journalist
That
thing.
was my favorite. Can I
Me,
just say that's my favorite Heidi moment or
same,
thing
same.
because every single character on this show is a shoob. Every last one, even the like really like talented, beautiful, smart, perfect Heidi, she's with that driver's test, like pantomiming her way
Because, we
downtown.
all, of course, pantomimed our driver's test. That's totally
Yeah,
normal.
who
And
does
and
that?
falls. That's just walking. That's just basic motor skills. Why are you falling, Heidi?
I worry for her.
Oh, God. She is Howard's sister. That she is no doubt Howard's sister.
Yeah.
I love that. I love.
She can't hide it. I like to think I would really like to see some like younger Howard and Heidi interaction, and
Oh,
Randy for that matter.
oh,
But like Heidi specifically,
I would
because
love that so much. Yes.
based on the way she's built, and I think their relationship dynamic reflects she's always been perfect, etc. But it would be funny to me, like you pointed out, she's definitely Howard's sister. It'd be funny to me if she had this like super dork side that like maybe past Heidi was like a huge
Well,
dweeb or whatever.
this is a perfect opportunity to talk about another thing. She could have been a dork because she uses the slang that Randy and Howard use. And we've just, and I was talking about this before.
Right, there was this whole discussion
Exactly, yes, yes. So,
about the origin of the slang.
yes, she's the only other character besides Howard and Randy that I know of that have been
That's
calling people shoobs and saying what the juice and stuff.
that's not true. Okay, for one thing, the Bash calls Howard and Randy shoobies,
Shoobies, yeah, you're right.
which is like a combination of shoob and
I
baby,
thought
I
it was
guess. It's very
shoes and
appropriate.
newbies.
No way. I think it's shoobs and babies. Or shoes and newbies? No,
You
no, no.
can't.
Okay, that's whatever.
We're
It could be
arguing
that. And
about.
also, McFist and I think also Viceroy say, what the juice? Definitely McFist says it.
I'm telling you, Heidi's
But
show.
again, McFist watches the
She watches
show.
the show. She has influence, man. Heidi is basically the only source of information this town has.
Yeah, what juice? Up with that. Like, I mean, we haven't ever seen anybody watch a news show that's not
It's just
that.
Heidi.
On the other hand, I feel like there are ones, but people just choose to watch Heidi's because it's that much better.
I would not put it past the citizens of Norrisville. I would not put it past them.
And especially, McFist watching it makes sense in that she's giving news on the school and what's going on inside it, and that's the news that's interesting to him because that's where the ninja
Yeah, and I mean
is.
everything else. Who cares? He's like a billionaire. Who cares about anything else?
I have $1 billion.
$1 billion.
That's one of my favorite lines. The way he says it. I have $1 billion. Can't we get a cat that poops on
I
command?
love that line. Oh my gosh.
Oh, but like, so again, you and I guess a couple other people, maybe Aisha, you theorize that Heidi is patient zero for the slang.
It'd be cool if it was, but yeah, I think she might have been, or maybe her and her friends, or maybe at least the people that have influenced Randy and Howard into saying it.
Right. So I mean that was another fear I saw, that like, what if Howard and Randy influenced Heidi's slang? That one seems less likely, although the cutest thing possibly
Oh God,
ever.
either way is cute for me. Like I am totally cool with either way.
And I mean, I'd say the Heidi one, if that's the case, would be more likely because she of all the characters uses slang most aggressively. I can't understand a word she's saying most of the time. Okay.
When you asked me what H dub,
I did.
she asked me what H dubs meant, and I was like, well, dubs is usually it's a slang term.
I'm like, there's no double letters in her name.
The what W?
I'm such an
Dubs.
idiot. It's W.
Oh man. Oh, good stuff. I love Heidi.
Okay.
Man, do I love Heidi.
Yeah. But so that's a pretty interesting possibility to me, though. I think it seems most likely that those are just slang words that exist in the universe, like are
True.
pre-existing, and are just kind of filtering out from, because the writers would have it
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think it's pretty. I haven't seen it done a lot. Well, I have. Let me take that back. I've seen it done some, but it's natural. So I think it would be just in the universe. That's just how things are.
Yeah, I mean, that's actually, I think I saw an interview with the creators where they were saying that they're actually with the voice actors too, at least Andrew Cadwell, but the creators were saying that Bruce was their favorite slang word.
Bruce.
At like
Bruce to this day confuses
that,
me.
no, there's Bruce is there. Yeah, they were saying it's like Bruce is. It's just like a ridiculous thing to say. Like, what does Bruce even mean? They don't know.
I'm so glad they don't know, because I don't know either. Like, seriously, when I first started watching the show, I was really, like, I was trying to get my Sherlock Holmes on, trying to figure out what Bruce meant. Is it Bruce Lee? Is it Ninja? Is it... I was trying to figure out what Bruce meant.
Okay, here's a... okay, before I had a Tumblr, I sent an anonymous ask to ninth grade ninja, all caps, genuinely reflecting my frustration and confusion, reading, who the cheese is Bruce?
That's all of us. That is the entire fandom.
Okay, and that one of those words in there was censored, but it was the H word.
Oh man, there it is.
I said it to them. No wonder they didn't answer.
Check that off. We did it. Well, I mean, they don't know, we don't know. It's a perfect situation. Just accept it now, I guess. But no, I'm saying it. That's what I'm so angry about. I'm saying it.
I know.
God.
Guys, okay.
Oh my god.
She uses all these words completely naturally. It's like the most amazing thing I've ever seen, as if they were writing for her. There's not even any pause. There's no cognitive dissonance. She just weaves these slang words into her vocabulary. So I'm perpetually amazed by this. That's why she doesn't have to wear the collar.
I mean, Ninja Show takes over your life. I've said it before.
Takes over your life.
I've said it before. Oh my goodness.
So, right, that was the one thing I wanted to say. But coming off of going back to Heidi having her own room in the school, there are a lot of things about this school that make me confused as to how this school operates. So the thing I'm thinking of now is 30 Seconds to Math, where Randy and Howard are practicing for Battle of the Bands, like in the janitor's closet or whatever. Don't they have class?
I actually made a post about this earlier. This is crazy. I think they do, but I'm leaning towards the school actually being a performing arts school or some sort of magnet school.
Right. I do get the sense that it's a performing arts school. I think with the, there's clowns everywhere, there's accordion dudes.
Yeah, and it's totally normal to just carry around all this stuff.
That, and also the sequence, again, in 30 Seconds to Math, where they're doing this, like, acrobatics. Trapeze date or whatever it is. But, yeah, that was, like, a circus school thing. I got the impression of that it was taking place at school.
That, yes. Yes.
Come on, mandated trapeze clothes.
The trapeze clothes, yes, the trapeze date. Yes, that and also, did your high school have an amphitheater? A giant amphitheater out in the...
Oh, yeah, for an amphitheater. No, I mean, we have stadium and we had, like an auditorium and whatever, but no.
Yeah.
Of course, this high school has all kinds of irrational things, like a Wave Slayer team.
A flat screen TV in the hallway.
Well, we had that.
Okay, shut up.
Let me explain you a thing. White suburbia, right near Philadelphia, okay?
There it is. Well, there it is.
They
did
money,
their research.
if you could, like it's a glowing green mass just radiating.
Wow.
Okay. I don't want to talk about my school. It's, oh, God. Idiots. Anyway, yeah, flat screen TVs. We do have them. This is what white people do, okay? They put flat screen TVs in their schools.
Well, there it is. I'm learning things today.
All right, but oh God, what was I gonna say? So
No, can I say one more thing?
yeah,
I love the fact that they have gluten-free donuts, soy
yes!
ice cream, but cook roadkill into their donuts. Like, okay, Norrisville High, are you trying to be healthy? Or are you trying to kill the kids? What are
Well,
you doing?
as we know, the entire school lunches after the potatoes episode must be potatoes because Slimovitz blew the budget.
I love the continuity of that too, because in Hip Hop Apocalypse, they were all just had plates of mashed potatoes.
I didn't notice. That's so great.
Oh my god, it was so great. That's all they had to lunch, is just plates of potatoes. Everyone.
It's easy to animate.
Oh my god, that's perfect.
Yeah. I'm still laughing about that. Yeah, but again, with their practicing in the janitor's closet or whatever. So yeah, even the idea that it's performing arts school, that doesn't that's not the end all be all explanation for this.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
I mean, my first thought when I was watching it, trying to rationalize, is like, well, they have a free period now. I mean, there's so much. There's so much that these
grader.
Hmm?
As a ninth grader, a free period. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Ugh.
that doesn't make any sense. But like for a ninth grader schedule, but pretty much everything they do, people. I wish schools were actually like this. I mean, minus the monsters, I'm not going to make any bones about this. The fact that anybody attends Norrisville High is just, if I think about it for even 1 second, I need to quit. I need to turn off the computer, walk away, take a long walk. It doesn't make any sense. But okay, we'll talk about that later. So the way it seems to be is people are just sort of in the school doing various activities at different times that don't necessarily involve class. Like, sometimes they have class, but other times they're just, like, bumming around in the library. I mean, kids can do that, too, again, library period, free period, but...
It's basically just a giant teen daycare. It's like you just go around and hang around till your parents come pick you up. But yeah, I get that feeling too. Most of the scenes, and it's like
Heidi's in her recording booth, whatever. I mean, she's an upperclassman of some kind, so I guess she could have a free period. But does the school or maybe the school makes a special exception to her? It's like Heidi doesn't have to go to class.
No,
she's doing this much more important function.
She has to keep up with what's the haps, you know. She can't do that in class.
Yeah, speaking of Heidi's attendance at Norrisville. In 30 Seconds to Math, on that bathroom stall for the Battle of the Bands, how often do they have a Battle of the Bands?
Oh my god.
Her name is on there 8 times or something.
Like, did she do it in middle school? Is it
in middle school?
Is it bi-yearly? Like, do they do it twice a year? I'm not sure.
I'm not.
And those band names, oh my god.
Oh my god. How do you even pronounce that one?
Question mark, exclamation mark, question mark,
exclamation mark. That's the best band name I've ever heard.
No, my favorite. Ninja in my bedroom. I want to meet these kids.
Please write a fan fiction with that title.
Oh my god.
Don't actually do this.
Please don't. Oh my gosh, ninjas. I just think of a paranoid kid. Like, I don't think
that's not where I went at all.
That's where I went.
Well,
okay,
you're so precious and innocent then. I mean,
oh my god, that's all I thought about was conceal, reveal, a scary ninja in your room.
I definitely thought something else by ninja in my bedroom. See if you can guess it.
Oh gosh, that collar, watch out. Oh gosh, I lost track. Okay, Heidi, this is what.
Actually, I wanted to go back to Brandy and Howard practicing their music in the janitor's closet.
Yes.
What? Even if you consider this to be a performing arts school, how does that make sense? I mean, the school could say, okay, we're doing this Battle of the Bands thing. Everybody participating can now use this period to practice. But why would they have to go in the to the janitor's
Yeah,
closet? Like, if the school had this...
it doesn't make sense. It does seem like they were skipping. It doesn't seem legit at all. Because why?
Well,
I'm
I
just.
wasn't I wasn't even thinking skipping, but like if the school had a policy to like support the
They would
practice,
provide a
then you would
place to
think they'd
do
have
it.
like a dedicated
Yeah,
space,
yeah,
right?
they would provide a place to do. I'm not sure why they were in the janitor's closet. I was trying to figure out when the episode started what time of day it actually was. Like, was this after school? What is it during?
Oh, that's a good point. I mean, it could have been after school, and they just couldn't get a practice space because their shoes. They're
Shoot.
low on the totem pole, ninth graders. I actually, one of the things I did like about that whole sequence, though, is like I kind of got like the impression that they're a little bit pals with the janitor.
Yeah, yes.
That's my favorite. I
So
love like
cool.
students who are friends with the janitor thing.
Yes.
I guess I get that from like Ned's Declassified.
Oh yeah. I totally get that vibe. I like that too. He's always just there and just happy. He's like the one adult that they're cool with. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. But he's disgusting though.
Yeah, the nasty stuff is just like,
Oh my
what in the
God.
world? Can we just not?
Why would you
Like,
do that?
where did you get that from? Why is the school so nasty? It looks so clean. But then I guess he has to clean up all the monster stuff. I guess I'm assuming so.
I don't think. Yeah, just him, all by himself.
Just him.
Can you imagine? It's like an enormous pile of rubble that was formerly the cafeteria or something.
Oh my god.
It's like, well, some of it. So we don't really have the budget to call in like a construction crew. So here's a mop. Here's a broom.
Here's a mop, and here's 10 gallons of cement. Go at it.
Here's a trash bag. All right, 2 trash bags.
Yeah, just try to get this done.
Use them wisely.
Oh, he must have the patience of a saint. But he's always just happy.
Yo, speaking of the budget, this perplexes me that he had to blow it, for example, like blow the twirl team budget or the food budget to fix. Given Norrisville, how is there not an enormous sum of money already budgeted for monster attacks?
For monster attacks. Who is the mayor? Who is this person? Because there should be a wealthy fund.
Is it McFist? I can't even. He seems to be in charge.
I don't know. He does seem to be in charge. I'm not sure if there is a mayor. It might just be.
Norrisville is anarchy.
Yeah, we're gonna go with that for now. But I would imagine if there's any like ribbon cuttings, McFist. First of all, it's McFist's building that needs the ribbon cutting,
right.
So it's gonna be him that's there. So yeah, there's no need for a mayor.
You think that's what a mayor does?
Yeah, that's all the mayor does, right?
Cut ribbons.
Yeah, and then show up to places.
Yeah, that's what a mayor does.
That's me, guys. That's what I think about.
Lying on politics. Okay. Right, but alright, I guess this is a good a time as any to discuss Norrisville.
Underline.
Like, you know what, actually, we've gone 24 minutes
Yes.
now, so I'm gonna have to cut this off. We'll talk about it next time.
Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, that's the cliffhanger.
Ooh.
Later, Norrisville.
Bye.